Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rad Movement YouTube channel. As usual, I am Robbie Rapole, my co-host, The Chad, here. And then we also have just a part-time dad, full-time chubby, super positive, happy guy, Chubby Ducks Gaming, Corey, aka Chub. Chubby or Chub? You said
either
Chubby.
one works.
So this is kind of a cool thing because like this is a total like blind date style fucking interview, you know. You know. So I'm gonna let Chad tell the story about how you guys like ran into each other, and then we'll talk about some more things.
Yes. So how I found Chubby, we were in the middle of a match, and I didn't even get to turn around. I just got broadsided, and I was dead instantly. And I saw the name of the guy who killed me, and I was like, I need to check. I'm going to check this out, because I opened up his thing, expecting to be annoyed, because you know Apex, how toxic the community can be.
So toxic,
especially with like the Twitch streamers and everybody. It's just so toxic.
Hold up. I get toxic. But look, man, I'd be like face down in tattoos all day. So like the video games I play are very mild, like Tony Hawk. So like I'd be murdering Tony Hawk 1 and 2 right now. I'm fucking running with everybody in there. But like explain to me what you guys are talking about, Apex and things like that.
Apex Legends, it's a battle royale first-person shooter. So
okay,
how I usually describe it is like, because they use abilities, so it's like Overwatch combined with like Warzone or Call of Duty a little bit.
Okay, all right, it gives me a good idea. So basically, Chubb was beating the shit out of you.
Yeah, like, I didn't even get a chance to do anything. I was down and dead. So I was like, I'm gonna pull this up, I'm gonna be annoyed, and I'm gonna click out instantly. So I open it up, and when you get to his page, like the first thing that you get into before you even look at the stream, he's got a big long intro on every stream, and it's super positive, like pushing positivity, pushing love, all sorts of stuff. So I was like, okay, and I opened the actual stream, and he has the crisis hotline on the bottom. Like, I can't be mad at this guy. I came to be annoyed, and I ended up inspired.
That's what we aim to do.
And that's the cool thing, man, because like then I think it was in the morning or something, I get a text from Chad, and he's like, yo, you down to do an interview with this cat? I'm like, what's he about? And he told me. I was like, fuck yeah, all right, cool, I'm down. And it's cool, man, like running into other people that are living, you know, different lives, different you know, journeys, but like it's cool how we can come together, you know, how like that universal pole brings people trying to do good together.
That's what the world needs more of.
Fuck yeah, dude. And like I'm lucky because I get a lot of people telling me that, you know, hey, thanks for doing what you're doing. And it fucking feels good knowing that. And then running into other people that are doing the same. Like, so how did you get into this whole gaming thing? And like, what made you want to like make positivity your thing? You know, like.
He's young too. He's only like 25.
25.
Oh, no shit. Okay, yeah.
25.
And you're a dad too, so that's rad. Fuck yeah, I was a young dad too. Chad, you were a young dad, right?
Yeah, well, I saw that he was a dad. I'm like, he's young to be a dad. And then I realized I had Cora when I was like 27.
I was
all right, yeah.
22 when my son was born.
I was 20 when my son was born.
He just turned 3 last month. I gave him his own Xbox, and I went to get fitted for a tux, my buddy's wedding next month, and we walked in and laid behind the counter. She's like, "Oh, you're so cute. How old are you?" He goes, "I got my own Xbox." That's the first words out of his mouth. And like it could differ because one day he's calling you a dickhead, the next day he's like super nice. Like the other day, his cousin was here, and his cousin's only 2. They're only a year apart, and he looks at his cousin and goes, "Shut the fuck up." Whoa. I was like, "Yo, you can't say that." Like, so like the gaming thing kind of came up like it. I don't know. My gaming situation is different from everybody else's gaming situation. If you look at a lot of the big streamers, like any platform, Mixer before it got taken down, Facebook, Twitch, they're all there to make money and make it a job.
Right.
I'm there to show people that like, hey man, I want you here. You're always welcome here. This is a safe place for you to be. There was no judgment. So with Chad saying that he was like super inspired by me, I was super inspired by him. By him actually taking time out to like message. That made me feel fucking good. Like it made me feel amazing to know that even though like, you know, I only have 2 viewers at this time, I still changed one person's life. And that's the whole gaming situation for me, is to change a life, to make someone smile. Suicide's affected me in my life quite a bit. So it gives me a chance to, if I can prevent one, then, you know, I've lived a happy life. I've done what I could to help this world. Like everybody belongs here and everybody has a reason to be here. They just, sometimes you got to help someone find their worth. And that's what I'm aiming to do, is help someone find their worth and why they're here on this planet.
And that's rad, man. That's like super rad, seeing like that you're just playing games with the intention of spreading good, you know, rather than being toxic. And you know,
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I can get a little toxic. I'll teabag somebody here and there.
Well, yeah, it comes with gaming. You gotta talk a little bit of shit. But
we're all
still.
human, man. You know, that's the thing, you know, and that's what the rad movement's about. You know, like, dude, I'm not clean cut. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big dumb idiot.
Exactly.
You know?
And that's another thing that like I try to make stand out more, is like when you're looking at some of the bigger streamers, like some of the Facebook partners, their stream has to be, you know, A1 and 100% clean and all that. You know, I'm a dad. I work full time. I work 12-hour shifts.
Right.
Nothing about my life is fucking clean and cut and all this.
Right.
So like you're gonna hear my kid in the background crying here and there. If you don't like it, then respectively don't watch. That's not gonna hurt my feelings. It's not gonna hurt your feelings. Just don't watch my stream then. You're gonna see the full effect of being a dad plus a streamer at the same time when you watch my streams.
Right.
That's one of the things that I liked, is like when I was watching him, his kid came in and he didn't like shoo him away like a lot of the people do. He's like, "Oh yeah, come here. Why don't you go ask mommy?" And like sitting there talking, being a dad rather than get out and doing something.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what, like, I'm not, like, my kid's a huge part of my stream. So on his birthday last month, I let him sit on my lap and he did the stream himself. He was playing the game. He was playing Apex, talking to the people. I let him do it himself. And he had a blast, man. And like, to know that I can make my son that happy. Like growing up, this is kind of personal. My mom ditched me when I was a kid. I have no idea who she is. The only thing I know about her is her name's Linda. That's all I know.
Really? Damn, dog.
Yeah. So like, it doesn't hurt me at all. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But like it made me see that, like, hey man, I'm gonna be the best fucking dad I can be, and you know, I'm gonna do this for my son, even though, you know, my mom wasn't around. So when he comes in here and wants to, you know, he's interested. He wants to play. Kids are gonna be kids.
Mm-hmm.
So when he's kind of loud, I mean, mute my stream if you have to while he's crying. You know, don't watch it then. I'm not gonna get mad about that. You're gonna hear, you know, hey, I have to go change a diaper. Or, hey, I got to go, you know, check on my kid and all that. Mm-hmm. Some of the bigger streamers are like, hey, man, you're never going to make it doing that. It's like, hey, I already made it. I'm doing what I love. Right. I love doing this. And my son's a huge part of my stream. Like my fiance, she sits beside me. It's a whole family thing for us, kind of. And like the fact that she can support me. Like I went out and dropped like $2,000 on my PC setup instead of her being like, fuck you. She was like, all right, cool. She's like, you made a plan to, you know, get this paid off and do this. She's like, cool. All right. Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, my chick wants to be a fucking streamer.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of grinding. I will say that. Like,
well, she just wants to play video games and show people that she's pretty and has big boobs. And
I'm convinced that if you have big boobs, you will make it as a streamer.
Bruh, that's
110%.
And she's got no problem getting a little scantily clad, you know?
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Just get them out here and there. Stand up, accidental nip slip right there's like 500 new followers. Like,
oh, dude, she just sell her OnlyFans link. Boom, boom.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of streamers that will do that. Like, hey, click this link, and it pops up like tits and all that. You're like, I fucking like this streamer.
Well, you know, it's funny because we live in this wild ass world, you know, where like you was told you can't be naked or play video games and make money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And now there's so many blurred lines of you know what is okay and what's not okay, and it's actually pretty beautiful seeing like everybody just kind of coming into what it is, who you are, and fuck what they think.
Exactly. You know? It's not about like what's okay. It's that you are okay. You can be you, and that's acceptable in this world. I think a lot of people got to see that with what's going on now in the world. I'm terrified for my son to grow up in this world. I'm almost mad at myself for bringing a child into this world because of everything that's going on.
Yeah.
But
Well,
at
you
the
gotta
same
imagine
time,
you teach him right, he can change it. He can start changing everything too.
exactly. That was my mindset. It's like I'm gonna show him what's right, what's wrong, you know, and he's gonna go out, he's gonna change his life, and then maybe that life will change his life, and then it could just maybe we can get back to the way we were.
Yeah.
It's all about just the world knowing that we're all one race. It doesn't matter what color you are, what like
Yeah.
what's the word I'm looking for?
What anything.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter what
You
you
know?
are, what color you are, anything like that. We're all human race. Like
Yeah.
if we all come together, we will be the strongest force on this planet, and that's what everybody needs to realize instead of just hating everybody.
Yeah, yeah, totally, man. Like it's cool to run into other people that share similar interests with just spreading good. Because like in my studio, we're like you said, we're a safe place, man. You know,
Yeah,
you don't go into
absolutely.
a tat shop and run into people being like, "I love you. Let's listen to some Jason Mraz. Let's have a nice time." You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, there's still real tat shop vibes going on. You know what I'm saying? We're still rough around the edges. We're still
Yeah.
motherfuckers, but at the same time, like you can come in and be a motherfucker with us. You know,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
no matter what anything you are, we're like, oh, cool. You know, like you're a human. You have this. You're on your own specific journey. You're living your own life, and we're glad that your journey brought you to us, because now
Absolutely,
we're
me
part
too,
of each
man.
other's journeys. You know, and
Yeah,
it's just
absolutely.
cool to run into other people like that. Well, we got a thing on the fucking bathroom. It's an alien, and it says whatever. Just wash your hands. Like instead of instead of a gender sign. So we're really about just trying to make everybody feel normal. Because dude, we're all fucking normal. Like I got a homie. He's one of the raddest dudes I know. He was born like around 3 feet tall, no arms. His hands come out of his shoulders. This dude skateboards. He tattoos. He fucking does sideshow. And the most normal and like connected I've ever felt was when I was tattooing this dude a bunch of years ago. And he said something like, I feel like an alien when I'm around people. And like, I looked at him, I was like, dude, like that was like the most normal thing anyone could have ever said. Like, so you're just as normal as any one of us.
Yeah,
You know, like, because how many times have you felt like a fucking alien, you know? And you don't have to have, these handicaps. You know, like, dude, I felt like an alien way more before I lost my leg. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah.
So it's just really wild. And that little homie is lowercase J. Check his ass out on the social media. He's dope as fuck.
Definitely have to do that.
But yeah, dude, he did a tat on me a couple years
That's
ago.
awesome.
Like, yeah, dude, it's actually. Let me see if I can put it in front of the camera. It's this Skull Jam.
Okay.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that on me. Man, it fucking hurt. I hate tattoos.
Oh man, I started getting my first tattoos when I was 13.
Dude, wow. So you're a year younger than me. I was 14.
My dad was like, well, at the time we were starting to figure out my dad had testicular cancer.
Oh shit.
And when you're a 13-year-old boy and you hear the word cancer, you're like, fuck, I'm about to lose my dad, my mom, my aunt, all that.
Yeah.
So he was like, what do you want for your birthday? And I was like, Dad, I want to get a matching tattoo with you. Because my dad was all into tattoos, heavy metal and all that. So I kind of grew up in it. I was like, I want to get a matching tattoo. And he's like, are you sure? You're 13. Are you sure? I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So I went and we got matching tattoos. And luckily, my dad only just lost his nut. Nothing else came out of it. He's fine. So he's my little one nut wonder. That's what I call him. But like after that, I got hooked, man. I love tattoos. I got my ears, like I got gauges and all that.
Hell yeah.
I love. I just don't like. I had piercings before, but I'm not allowed to wear them where I work at because of the machinery I work on. Like,
where do you work?
I make toilet paper.
Hell yeah!
I work for a paper converting company, 12-hour shifts.
Shit.
Job security, especially now.
Absolutely.
Bro,
I bust my ass so you can wipe yours. That's a little motto we got.
Hell yeah!
But like, that's the thing about it is like I live this normal ass 12-hour shift job, but I still come home. I'm fucking tired. Like I'm beat. 12-hour shifts, man. I wake up at 6. I work 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. But I still get on there and I still show everybody that I can be one of the happiest motherfuckers you ever met, and then you have a reason to be happy.
That's wild, bro.
And like, you're
That's
super young to even have that mindset. When I was in my 20s, I was a
yeah,
little fucking asshole.
yeah, dude. Like, I was a dad too for like 5 years already, and I was a fucking drunk by that point in time. Like,
I went down that road, went through a bad breakup, did a lot of, a lot of illegal things, a lot of drinking and all that. But I just think it was like the whole having a child just kind of like made me mature, like on the spot, like
They'll do that.
instantly mature. So like, that was kind of like, man, I got to make this world good for him. So I'm going to do whatever I can. And I love video games. I've been doing it ever since I was little.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I started watching streams. I was like, man, I want to do this. And everyone's telling me, nah, you can't do it. You don't have enough time. You work full time. You got to grind. I was like, I can do whatever I want.
yeah,
I was like, I'm still gonna do it whether you think I can or not. It just adds it to my fire. I'm still gonna do it.
yeah.
And now that I just started back like at the end of November, and I'm already like 11 followers away from 500. To me, that's insane.
Yeah, right.
To have that much
500
growth.
fucking people, like,
Yeah.
like it's wild to sit back and think about stuff like that. Like,
All the people that said that I couldn't do it, I'm still out here. Like, one of my favorite streams I did, I was playing Apex, and one of my OG followers, Alan, he came in, and he was talking to me. I could tell something was wrong instantly, just by the way I know he acts when he's fine. I could tell something was wrong. I said, Alan, what's going on, man? You all right? And he was like, nah, man, I'm not even sure I want to be here anymore. I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, just my life, man. It's all falling apart. I just want to end it. So I just completely turned my game off. And on the stream, I had a face-to-face conversation with him. People left, and they were like, why aren't you playing games? I was like, because one of my guys need me. That's why.
yeah, like, what the fuck, man? You ain't got
Yeah.
no, like, you ain't got no soul. You ain't got no heart, motherfucker.
And he literally told me, he's like, that night you saved my life. So to me, that was the best thing I could have ever done besides bring my son into this world.
Dude, I'm super glad that like you realized what you're doing for people at an early age. Because like I've had people telling me that, oh, you saved my life, and I'm like, whatever, I'm a fucking idiot. You don't know anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, it's taken me literally years. I've had one homie tell me every fucking time he sees me, that night you stayed late for me. You saved my life. Dude, this guy's been telling me this for like 6 years. Fucking never.
See, that's awesome, man. That's so wholesome and heartwarming.
And it's beautiful, but it was so hard for me in my damaged state at the time to accept that I actually had that work. So like, it's rad to see that you figured this out earlier on, because it's taken me years and literally thousands, probably tens of thousands of positive comments. And I'm still like, wait, you guys really like me? I'm a good person? Like, I can save people?
It's that imposter syndrome. Like, you don't think that you're good enough to do.
Yeah. And I'm not even sure what really made me realize it being so young, because like just a couple years ago, I was like, man, I fucking hate life. I gotta work all the time. I don't have no fucking money. Like, I gotta pay all these bills. I didn't have to pay bills. I didn't want to be born. Like, so now, like, you see all these people out here in the world, nothing against them, but they get stuff handed to them for free all the time. And it's like, then you look at yourself, it's like, man, I gotta fucking work, 12 hours of overtime this week just to afford a fucking meal.
Right.
So like, I can't say what happened. Like, today is my uncle's birthday, RIP to him. And honestly, the day he passed was really the start of my anxiety.
Really?
And I was 17.
Wow.
So I don't know what happened. I mean, one day he said, ow, my side hurts. And then 2 weeks later, he had colon cancer and passed away.
Whoa.
So I think that was really the start of it. And I started to realize that if I have this, what else does somebody have? What's bothering you? Like, this guy's in a wheelchair. What's bothering him? Let me talk to him. Let me say what's up. See if he's all right. Make him smile. Or this guy over here. I had an uncle growing up that was had a mental disability. And he was never sad. He was the happiest guy you met. Never said anything bad about anybody. He was always loving. And it's like, why can't we all be like that? You guys sit here and look at him different because of his disability, but you should be looking at him, learning from him on how to love everybody and just not hate for no reason.
Yeah.
Dude, funny thing about disabilities, man. Once I lost my leg and I've been going to my prosthetic office, it is wild to like ride that ride. First off, learning how to walk again is weird. But like once like you're on the other side of that, like I just picked up my water leg and my running leg like in the past 2 weeks. And like, I'm talking to dudes who just got their fucking both legs amputated. And the one homie was watching me run. He was hollering. He was like, yeah, boy, get it. And like, he was also saying to me, he's like, man, I'm trying to be like you guys. I'm trying to be like you guys running and walking. And I remember saying that to the same fucking way, same sadness, same heavy energy to all these dudes that are running. And like, it's cool to be a part of a community we all so much try to build each other up because it's a fragile community.
That's what it's all about, man. It's just like,
dude,
like that night that he told me, he was like, hey, you saved my life. I was telling myself, I was like, no, I didn't. There's no way.
Right.
He's just saying that to be nice. And then I started to think about it. I was like, man, what if he really didn't even come to my stream at all and talk to me? What if, I heard on the news next day that he's gone?
Yeah.
So like, it's just like, it's a humble experience to realize that like, even if I change, like if I were to do a stream and I just change one person's life, my goal is set for that day. Make one person smile. That's all I care about, is making one person smile.
Dude, I feel you, because there's been so many times where I was like, don't make a post on the Rad movement. You're a fucking idiot. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say. And
I mean, look how long it took you to post that first video.
Shut up.
I posted it.
He's calling you out, bro.
Yeah, dude, like there's so many times I'm like, that's stupid. Don't post that. And I post it. And within minutes, somebody's like, I needed this so much. And I'm like, oh, all right. At least I got one person. But like, dude, so me and Chad have been making videos for a couple months now. And it took me a month and a half before I started advertising it on any of my social media. And finally, one day, were we together or were we texting or what? I think we were together. I think you were at the shop.
I think I was at the shop, yeah.
And I was like, dude, I haven't fucking, like, I had a confessional. I was like, dude, I haven't posted any of these videos on my social media because I feel stupid. And like, the way he reacted to that was all I needed. Like, he wasn't belittling or anything, but he was like, dude, that's why you haven't posted? And then I was like, oh, fuck, I'm being silly, like. And so, from that point on, I ran at this shit full bore. And I love the fact that I can do something that I love and have great stimulating conversations and help people on a different type of platform than the quick bite shit, TikTok, Instagram.
I can't stand TikTok. I hate it with passion.
Dude, you know what? I've started to have fun with it because I've started to get, a couple of videos moving. And it's always fun to play with numbers for me.
Yeah.
But like, also, I'm sitting there every time I make a post on TikTok and it goes live or it goes wild, like, cool. Then that many more people are seeing my tattoo shop. Like,
yeah.
I run my shop page through TikTok. So I'm like, fuck yeah, let's get some fucking viewers up. But like, if I don't turn it into a game, oh, it's so hard, man. I manage so much social media and I love it because like I'm decently good at it, and the brain, it gives me a lot of things to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
But fuck, it's a pain in the ass. And I was so anti-TikTok until I found a way. Like, I was like, okay, cool. It's gonna benefit my studio. It's gonna help my artists get, butts in the seat. It's gonna help my piercer get butts in the seat. It's gonna help my permanent makeup. It's gonna help the tooth gems. It's gonna help everybody grow and progress, and also help people feel fucking beautiful.
That's like exactly what it's about.
That's what I love about tattooing so much, dude. Man, there's so many times. So this is my room right here, and it's like a little private room. And like, we never close the doors unless it gets really heavy. But like, I just sit here in the little cubby hole with my clients, and like, we fucking cry together, we laugh together. But like, at the end of the day, like, seeing that look on their face, dude, like, the smile on my oldest nephew's face when I gave him his first tattoo, dude, that kid ain't a smiling type. This boy was just, jeez. And it's like that feeling you give somebody, like when I do the mastectomy, cover-ups and the scar cover-ups, like the feeling you give somebody when you bring them back to life, a part of them back to life, man, it's so rad, and that can mean anything from something so severe as a mastectomy cover-up to just a quick little fucking face tat, or, a little jam on the hand or the ankle or the toe. It doesn't fucking matter, man. It just, we're bringing so much positivity to people by hurting them and leaving a permanent mark. It's so
and that's
cool.
why I love tattoos, man. It's a way for you to express yourself. Like I'm hooked. I have a sleeve on this one. I have this one partially done. My legs, my back. I just got my chest done last week, and there's 2 artists I go to, but they're in the same shop. They just have different schedules. Sometimes I'll go to this guy, I'll go to this guy. Moonlight Tattoo, Pennsylvania.
Wow, who's the artist?
Jimmy Page. There's Bob, and then there's Jake.
Huh. I'll have to ask my chick because she's from up in Pennsylvania, so she knows a lot of the artists up over there.
Yeah, but like one day I'll go to Jake because Jimmy's full, and then the next day I'll go to Jimmy. But like they don't care. They don't care. They're cool. It's the same shop. The same shop is getting the money.
I love when my clients are our clients. You know what I'm saying? Like when oh man, I'm dying to get a tat. Well, I'm booked right now, but check out the boy, check out the man, check out the lady, check them out, like, because I got 6 artists, including myself now. So like, it's great to spread the love,
Yeah, because I've seen tattoo shops before. They're like, well, I don't want you to go to the guy that's in the office next to me. So either you're going to have to wait or go to a different shop. It's like, what? Like,
that makes no sense. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah, no sense. Like, it doesn't matter who does it. Like, if I trust you and I know your work and all that, like,
right.
As long as I can help your shop by your shop helping me,
yeah.
Why does it matter who does it? Like, I love Jake and Jimmy. When Jake did a footprint of my son on my arm, and instantly I was like, damn, dude, this is beautiful. I love this, man. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
And he was like, you don't got to thank me. I'm thanking you for coming here. I was like, nah, man, you deserve all this credit. And then Jimmy just did a tattoo on my chest like last week. And when I took my shirt off, he was like, man, I got to buy you dinner first and all this. You're moving way too. Like, it's cool to have the emotional and then also like the hysterical connection with everybody there.
Enjoy time with the people.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, I always say, I don't want to tattoo you unless I would eat a meal with you.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to I want everybody that I work with to be people that I'd fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it makes the vibe way better, It's
it was kind of cool because when I was getting measured up for my tattoo on my chest, there was another lady in there. She was getting her first tattoo. And she didn't know where to put it at. And she kept coming to me because I had my shirt off. I had tattoos everywhere. So she was like, what do you think about this and this angle? And I was
it's so funny when people do that. It's like, go to the guy with all the tats. I need your information. Like,
I was like, well, this looks cool. But I was like, in the end, like, it's on your body. It's up to you what you do. Do whatever makes you feel happy. Because it doesn't matter what I think, what the other person thinks. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. As long as you're happy with it, that's all that matters. She came to me and she was like, I want to thank you so much. I was like, don't thank me. You're the one that picked it in the end. It was all you.
Isn't that brilliant? Like, the power of just communication, a positive experience just makes people like, thank you. And you're like,
yeah,
all I did was give you 4 minutes of my fucking conversation and, and tell you figure it out on your own.
Yeah, absolutely. It's your choice. And that's the problem. There's no conversation or anything in this world anymore. It's either fuck you or fuck you. That's all it is.
Right. No,
there's no understanding, no compassion, nothing.
No, you're absolutely right, man.
It's saddening.
There's a lot of that negativity, but there is a lot of this upswelling. And I feel like we are part of that upswelling of just this, universal community change and healing. You know what I'm saying, dude? Because it's been weird for me to accept the fact that I am a healing unit in this world. You know what I'm saying? We all 3 are healers, in one way or another. And healing, healed, healer, they look weird. They look way different than you think they sound. You know what I'm saying? So healing is the ugliest process I've ever fucking lived through. Healed is the hardest thing to ever fucking achieve.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Accepting that you're a healer, what the fuck? But the fact that we have so many of us, I just believe that it's a positive multiplier and more of us are welling up and bringing it up. And the thing is, I'm excited for you for when you start murdering the streaming shit on accident, just because you kept doing it because you loved it.
There's been plenty of times whenever I've done a 3-hour stream to 0 people.
Right.
And then, you start to feel that little bit of like, fuck, why am I doing this? Then you get one person pop in that's your homie for years. I'm like, hey, man, good job. I'm at work. We're catching a little bit. It's like, oh, fuck yeah, I'll be here. or my fiance pop in like, hey, I love you. Good job. You're killing it. It's like, we're the first person to say anything, but I'm going to keep doing it. And then it's slowly growing. Like, I would love to be a full-time streamer, But like it's been drilled into my head since I was a kid that you have to, you know, do these factory jobs. You have to do this to be able to provide for your family. So I don't know if I'll ever get there. I don't know yet. I can't say yes or no. I would love to do it full time.
I can tell you this, you'll get there.
But like I don't want to sound selfish, but like there would have to be like a substantial amount of like, you know, income for me to do it because of my son.
Well, I mean, that's so much selfish. That's like the opposite. You're working to provide for your family before you pursue
I make
else.
decent money where I work at. Like you know, I'm an operator. I make decent money, you know, so I can be able to provide for them. If I wouldn't be able to do that, that would make me feel like shit. Make me feel like so like in order for me to do that, like, you know, maybe one day I will get there where I have a substantial income on it, you know, and then if I go full time, I'll get more.
Mm-hmm.
If it happens, absolutely.
I'm doing this YouTube stuff because I love doing it. It feels great, but also it's really fun to work towards the goal of getting it monetized.
Oh, absolutely,
like,
yeah.
You know, like I feel like that's a taboo topic. I feel kind of weird saying it out loud that I'd like to monetize my channel. But but at the same time, I want to bring like quality content that's thought-provoking and fun and entertaining and just different than people are used to, or just what I can bring. Fuck what other people are used to. As long as you like it, come dig it. And I can do this on the side, make, you know, hustle side money and still have my regular life going on. So, you know, I feel like no matter what, dude, Gary Vee says this shit the best, you know, don't quit your day job, just start a side hustle and see what that happens. And then you're doing it. You're doing it.
That's like why I tell everybody, like you're not gonna see this guy that has to have a perfect stream or like no noise in the background, you know.
Right.
Nothing like that. I'm gonna work a job, I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna do this. You're gonna hear noise, you're gonna hear a vacuum cleaner because we have to clean our house because our kid's fucking messy.
Right.
You're gonna hear a kid crying. You're gonna hear dad. The other day he walked up, I'm in the middle of the game, he goes, Dad, I shit. Like, I was like, what? Just out of nowhere. Like you're gonna hear it. It's probably one of the most normal streams you'll see on Facebook because it's what real life is. It's not this made up fairy tale stream.
Oh, yeah.
It's like nothing against these other streamers, man. I'm glad to see the people like prosper. But like it's also like sometimes depressing because like they try to make an image of what you have to be to be a streamer. Yeah, you like. And it's like,
I mean, that's what social media does. They only see the positive things.
And like a big thing of like streaming is networking, trying to like play with other streamers and all that.
Right.
I had a dude send me a fucking application to be able to play with him.
Yeah.
I was like, I was like, what's this? He's like, click on it, fill it out, and I sent it back. I measured it back, I said, no thanks. And then that was the end of it. But like, in my head, I'm thinking, what?
Right.
I have to fill it. I'm not applying for a job. I just want to chill and play some games.
Application, background check, credit check.
Yeah, like you're not perfect. You know what I mean? I'm glad to see you prosper and do good. Like if I'm gonna eat, I want to see all of us eat.
Right.
But just because you have more followers than me, you know, you might be a little bit better. I'm not gonna fill out a fucking application to play with you.
Right, dude. Wild shit, dude.
It blew my mind.
Yeah.
Like,
let's we're running out of time here, so
yeah, we got about only a couple minutes left. So
ending on the mind-blowingness of the application to play video games with someone. Like, what the fuck? So plug your channel, plug your stuff, tell people what you want them to hear. You know, how do our subscribers find you? You know, so shamelessly plug yourself.
It's pretty easy. All it is you just go to Facebook. There's a gaming app, or there's also a Facebook gaming app you can download that's just specifically like streamers and video games you like. But if you're on just a normal Facebook, you can just get on there and type in Chubby Jugs Gaming and it'll pop up. My logo it's a little donut with mad eyes wearing a snapback. Because like, you know, like I came up with
on you yet?
No, I'm going to. I already have a spot picked out and everything.
Do you have an artist yet? Because I was saying I should do it on you, on the stream, and on my channel.
Bro, I would be fucking honored to get tattooed by you.
That would be super sick. All right, save that tattoo for me. We'll do it.
Because I've been watching, like I've known you since Ink Master. Like I love that show.
Man. That's fucking awesome.
And so yeah, you just type in. Like I came up with the donut aspect because of like, you know, I'm chubby. I like donuts. You know, like donuts.
Simple, yeah.
Yeah, it's in the shape of a C, you know, for chubby. Like,
oh, perfect. All right, cool.
So like, you just type in Chubby Jugs Gaming, and then it'll pop up with that logo. Click on it. You can hit. There's a follow button, and there's a bell you can hit to like turn on notifications for when I go live. You know when I'm live and all that.
Cool.
Or you can come into the chat. If you put exclamation notify, it will automatically set you up for notifications for when I go live.
Cool. And
And
that's how people can see your gaming?
Yep.
And streaming?
If you want to know how to spell it, he actually has it on his like the tag where mine says the Chad. His actually has how to spell it and everything right there too.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
And like my streams, like they go from serious to funny. Like I came in one time I was about to win a game and my buddy goes, "Jump off the map if you're not a fucking pussy." You just called me out. I fucking jumped. Did it for the content. Like,
and so Robbie knows jumping off the map, you kill yourself while you're winning.
Right.
Yeah.
I figured as much. And it's not just Robbie, it's the other people that are watching that don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so if you fall off the map, you instantly die. I'm about to win this game. And he's like, if you're not a pussy, jump off. All right. So I jumped off, did it for the content. Everybody laughed at me. I mean, it was worth it.
That's
and then last season of Apex, I was the number 15. There's a character called Octane. He's one of the characters in the game. I was a number 15 Octane in the United States. All throughout the United States on this game, I was number 15 Octane for season 7 wins and kills.
No shit.
So like sometimes I take it serious, sometimes I'm jumping off the map.
Right. So yeah, dude, I love it. I love that you're just here doing life the way it comes, man. Dude, it was a pleasure taking your time. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Guys, you know where to find me, the Rad Movement on Facebook, Instagram, Robbie Rapole on Facebook, Instagram. Thank you guys for watching. Corey Chubb, I appreciate the fuck out of you, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you, brother. It was an honor, dude. Really, it was.
Thanks for murdering Chad in video games. And